inside, deep inside my battered mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Leaving me outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Leaving me outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Message magic to and fro. Just let me be myself.
Moved out to a new city. June is dawning down on me, and all that I can find, a sickly romance in the air. Lovers stroll without a care inside. Ooh, this can't be right, 'cause the sun's engaged to the sky, and my best friends found a new guy. I'm only getting older. I've never had a shoulder to cry on, someone to call mine. Everybody's falling in love, and I'm falling behind. Touched the ocean, fell right in, stepped outside and burned my skin. My life won't go my way. Bossa Nova in my room, hope that I'll find someone to love, because the sun's engaged to the sky. My best friends found a new guy. I'm only getting older. I've never had a shoulder to cry on, someone to call mine. Everybody's falling in love, and I'm falling behind. Everybody's falling in love. Everybody's falling in love. Everybody's falling in love but me. One, two, three.
How many minutes? Very few. You offer dear. Why? Such a foolish reason, I'm afraid. I just wanted to kiss you.
I've never known someone like you, tangled in love, stuck by you. Found the clue. Don't forget to kiss me, or else you'll have to miss me. I guess I'm stuck forever by the glue. Oh, and you.
don't you worry a thing, I'll tell you I love you more. It's stuck with you forever, so promise you won't let it go. I'll trust the universe will always bring me to you. I imagine we fell in love on that wonder moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us, you with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air, so let me fly with you. Will you be forever with me? I'm headed straight for the floor. The alcohol served its tour, and it's headed straight for my skin, leaving me daft and dim. I've got this shake in my legs, shaking the thoughts from my head. But who put these waves in the door? I cracking out, I pour. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, and I miss my lover. The ways in which you talk to me have me wishing I were gone. The ways that you say my name have me running on and on. Oh, I'm cramping up, I'm cramping up. But you're cracking up, you're cracking up. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, and I miss my lover. I'm shattered now, I'm spilling out upon this linoleum ground. I'm reeling in my brain again before it can get back to you. Oh, what am I supposed to do without you? I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, oh, and I miss my lover. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my loverman. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I
I met you, I started dreaming. Now I write them down if I remember in the morning time. I don't know that much about Kingston, but I like the sound it makes when it starts pouring rain. I think that tonight I'll leave my light on, 'cause I get lonely when it's out, and I miss you right about now. What he called me, I love you. And every single word you say makes me feel some type of way. It's the thought of you that slightly scares me, but it takes my breath away. Forget what I was gonna say. The day that I met you, I started dreaming. Write them down if I remember in the morning time. Baby, tell me where you wanna go. Baby, tell me what you wanna know. And there's so much left to say. I guess I'm just the bigger guy, and there's too much on my mind that I don't even want to try. Guess it's not far from the ordinary. They do say love is blind, but I guess that's the way things go. Can't remember how to say your name. I don't count all the freckles on your face. A distant memory I used to know. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Can't remember when you said you called. Miles away and it was still my fault. The love you said you had is sometimes shown. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. There's so much left to say. I guess I'm just a bigger guy, and there's too much on my mind that I don't even want to try. Guess it's not far from the ordinary. They do say love is blind, but I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. And I don't mind that that's the way things go. And I don't mind, 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 I don't mind. Oh, I guess that's just the way things go. Oh, I guess that's the way things go.
I've rejected affection for years and years. Now I have it, and damn it, it's kind of weird. He tells me I'm pretty, don't know how to respond. I tell him that he's pretty too. Can I say that? Don't have a clue. With every passing moment, I surprise myself. I'm scared of flies, I'm scared of guys. Someone please help, 'cause I think I've fallen in love this time. I blinked and suddenly I had a Valentine. Bum ba da, ba da ya ba ba da, ba 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 ya ba da ya ba ba da ya ba 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 da ya ba da ba da ya ba ba da. What if he's the last one I kiss? What if he's the only one I'll ever miss? Maybe I should run, I'm only 21. I don't even know who I want to become. I've lost all control of my heartbeat now. Got caught in a romance with him somehow. I still feel a shock through every bone when I hear an I love you, 'cause now I've got someone to lose. The first one to ever like me back. I'm seconds away from a heart attack. How the hell did I fall in love this time? And honestly, I can't believe I get to call you mine. I blinked and suddenly I had a
I didn't say what was breaking inside me, because I thought you could feel it anyway. You looked at me like you knew, but didn't wanna know. And maybe I was wrong, but silence can be a kind of answer. I think you knew how close I was to falling, to saying too much, to needing more than you were ready to give. I think you felt it in the way I stayed. Quieter than usual and longer than I should have. I didn't cry, not that day, but my hands shook when you said you've been you let it pass like a song you liked once but didn't want on repeat. You didn't lie, but you didn't stop me either. Not saying wasn't peace, it was just avoiding what we both already understood. I never said it, but I think you knew, and you left anyway. I think you were a chapter, not the book, a door, not the house. And maybe that's why I kept wondering what we were, even after it was over. You didn't stay, but you stayed long enough for something in me to shift. Maybe we were meant to meet, to pass through, to pause in the same song for just a few quiet verses. Maybe it was never meant to build, just to touch and teach. You showed up without trying to impress me, and somehow I still remember the way you held the moment open, just wide enough for me to feel seen. I used to ask, why didn't you stay? But now I just say, thank you for showing up. Maybe we were meant to meet, not forever, but just enough to remind me what it felt like to hope again. You weren't my always, but you were my suddenly, my briefly, my maybe, my maybe. And I don't need a better ending. I just needed to meet you. Again. You used to look at me like there was something only we knew, and maybe that was enough. But then your eyes started sliding past mine like I'd become just part of the room, not someone you wanted to keep. I said your name and you blinked like I'd interrupted something you didn't invite me into. You didn't mean to, but that moment cut sharper than any argument we never had. We never had. The way you turned away without standing up, without walking out, just look somewhere else. And I felt like a door you meant to close, but didn't wanna touch. You kept talking, but the warmth left your voice like someone changed the station halfway through my sentence. You didn't have to leave to make it clear you already had. The way you turned away was quiet but final, and I haven't looked at mirrors the same since. You never said goodbye, but your eyes never came back. The way you turned away was quiet but final, and I haven't looked at mirrors the same since. You never said goodbye, but your eyes never came back. Bumped into a car last night by the highway. walk-ins and bars. I loved you like turning off a lamp when the light was too much, but you needed to rest. You never had to earn it. I handed you every soft part of me without asking for a single reason to keep them. And maybe that was the problem. I loved you gently, like wind through curtains, like holding your wrist instead of your hand, like leaving space so you'd have room to come closer. But you never did. You just took the quiet and filled it with your absence. I didn't need poems, I just needed a glance that said you noticed how much I bent without breaking. People think love has to be loud to last, but I know now it also has to be received. I loved you gently, and maybe that's why you didn't feel it, because I never made it hard to leave. You never hurt me, you just never held me the way I did. I tried to tell you that I wasn't okay, but you looked at the clock and said something about dinner. And I knew right then this wasn't the kind of love that could hold all of me. You asked how my day was, and I tried to answer honestly, but halfway through the part where I said I cried on the train again, you said traffic was awful, and I stopped. You didn't have to shout or walk out, you just kept changing the subject. And then eventually I forgot how to finish a sentence without apologizing. You changed the subject and I changed myself, became quieter, shorter, smaller, until I wasn't interrupting your comfort anymore. I used to start stories with too much detail, but now I only say it's fine, even when it isn't, because you made it clear you like the version of me that didn't take up time. I told you once that I needed you to ask, but you blinked and said, can we talk about it later? And we never did.
Babe, you got me twisting and turning, twisting and turning during my sleep. You got me reaching my limits, tears on my face and they taste like deceit. Your actions fuel the voices, I hear the voices in my head. You're late again tonight, crushing my heart as I cry on the bed. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. Hey, all of my friends are saying I have to get over your pretty face. So I booked a trip to Stockholm, where all of my nights will feel like the day. I tried to bury the pain somewhere deep, but it came to the surface again. So I let the pieces of my heart lying on the ground to be washed by the rain. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. No, no tears left to cry. Nothing good comes from you crossing my mind. No, no tears left in me. Now I'm finally free. No, nobody's to come. No pair of earrings on your bank account. Now you're finally free from anything that we could be. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. last long enough to fade beautifully. I kept your letters, but not for reading, just to prove I once existed to someone. Your cologne still haunts the back of my closet, but I stopped reaching for what lingers. You became a bruise no one asks about, and I became the version of myself that never stops covering it. Some names rot gently, like fruit with perfume, sweet until it sinks into something you can't touch without losing appetite. I tried writing over you, but the ink always smudged. Your name still tastes like endings, even when I don't say it out loud. I tried writing over you, but the ink always smudged. Your name still tastes like endings, even when I don't say it out loud. She was in the middle of saying I just wish, when your eyes moved to your phone. She paused, not for effect, but because she realized it didn't matter how the sentence ended. You nodded like you heard her, but your silence felt like a hallway with no echo. She disappeared mid-sentence, not because she wanted to, but because words mean nothing when they fall into a room already closing. She used to explain why she cried, but now she just turns away before it starts. She doesn't ask where you've been, just smiles like she's not home either. You still say you can talk to me, but only when there's nothing left to say. She disappeared mid-sentence, left pieces of herself and unfinished thoughts. You called her quiet, but never asked who made her so. You say she changed, but never wondered how much explaining she gave up on. She still speaks, just
wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now running wild, young and loving, out of control. I'm going out, you riding with me, let's rock and roll. All I need is a reason and some money to blow. Call the homies, it's the weekend, I'm ready to go. I'm on the beat, I'm on the move, I'm on the scene. Zoned out, all about doing me. Fill my drink, take my keys, call me a cab. I wanna dance like this dance could be my last. I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now my kind of people live it up and live it fast. Pull apart at the boulevard, built to last. Day and night, around the world, I'm hard to follow. Broken nails, smoke trails, empty bottles. If we could, we probably should. We're entertainers, misunderstood. Young Hollywood, it's the famous. Go big or go home, you know the motto. I'ma need you to smile now and worry tomorrow. I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it now. What you think about it now? 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 Fuck yeah, what you think about it? I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life and I don't care what you think about it now.
I said it's fine, more times than I can count. And every time I meant, please fight for me. I smiled through dinners I didn't wanna be at, nodded like it didn't hurt when you forgot how to hold me. I didn't want to be difficult, so I let myself become nothing. I stayed too soft, made my voice a whisper. You could step over. I stayed when I should have left, because I thought being easy to love meant being small. You said I was gentle, like it was a compliment, but I never once asked what it cost me. I gave you the calm version of a storm I was joking on. You said I was
but you never had to understand me. I stayed too soft until softness felt like silence, and silence felt like losing. I'd be left because I made it too easy to go. I stayed too soft, and now I'm the one who has to hold it all.
You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me. My lady forever, my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Why you so crazy? Why miss your play, man? You always lying, saying that you're having my baby. You know, long on my lady now. Why you still page me? You been sweating me lately. You threaten my safety. See, I ain't having that, you're driving me crazy. You can play some but just like I'm driving Miss Daisy. Girl, why do you hate me? Why do you date me? How could you blame me? I'm feeling you, baby. She's a diva, I'm Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it. I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You're supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out.
Somebody, anybody, rock the dilly bobby. Tell me how you feel about it. Let your body talk, walk like you got it good. Do the body rock a drop, pop Hollywood. We make it happen.
I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out. You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me. My lady forever, my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Until I come back home, burning up the minutes on my cellular phone. Talking that you think you like it better when I'm gone, or you think you like it better when I'm wrong. I think I heard him say it in a song. You understand women a little better when you're grown. And I'm an internationally known MC, so there's some things I don't condone. And no, I'm not afraid to be alone. I ain't looking for love, I got my own. I wonder how you got that on, and what dummy you got to let you rock that stone.
She's a diva, I'm Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it.
I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now break it down.
What I wanted to say was
that it hurt when you left. Right after I told you I didn't feel okay. And I know it wasn't cruel on purpose, but it felt like you didn't know how much of me was breaking in that moment. And I just needed you to stop talking and see me. What I wanted to say was that I still think about the way you never looked back after closing the door. Like that was the most normal thing two people who used to love each other could do. And I kept thinking maybe you'd come back for the words I never said. But that's not who you are. And I don't think it ever was what I wanted to say. Was that you didn't have to fix it, you just had to hear it. I wasn't asking you to stay just to make me feel like my sadness wasn't too much. I wish I had told you that I knew you were slipping months before you said it out loud. That I watched you pull away in the small things, the way you answered, the way you stopped asking. And what I wanted to say was that I still loved you, even when it felt like you didn't deserve it anymore. But I was too afraid you'd turn my softness into something inconvenient. What I wanted to say was that you hurt me in quiet ways, and that I forgive you. But that doesn't mean I'm not still carrying it. I thought if I stayed quiet, you'd lean in. But all I did was teach you that my silence was comfort. So this is everything I wanted to say. And maybe someday you'll hear it in a song that sounds a little too familiar. You didn't leave with a suitcase, just a look, and all the air in the room. I didn't cry, not then, because I was too busy trying to feel my own skin. You took nothing visible, but still I've been empty since you left, with parts of me that never grew back. The way I used to hope, the way I used to sleep, the way I said I love you without checking if it try to remember who I was before your hands rewrote my silence, before your voice moved in and made my thoughts quieter. You didn't break me, you just borrowed too much and forgot to return it. You left with parts of me that never came home, the part that danced without reason, the one that trusted even when tired, the one that said this time will be different. It's not that I miss you, it's that I miss who I was before you made me forget her. You let, and somehow I stayed less.
Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Crazy boy, yeah. These girls, many are deceivers. You made me a believer for you. I wish you me river, I wish you me river, girl. Let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Someone else beginning, oh baby, be me. If you are sick, I'd rather give you my kidney. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover, I want to be a soldier.
With a gangster, I swear. She wanna pull up on a throw back doors, yeah. Pretty baby wanna do me daddy that day. Ah, yeah. I'll be the only one she want, thing she have is it. No games for this, she don't wanna play. Mona Lisa, she dey make my heart go racing. It's so crazy. If money not dey come, she say, baby, you're the one. Everything I want, she say, consider it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come between us. If money not dey come, she say, baby, you're the one. Everything I want, she say, consider it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. Roda, oh oh, Roda, 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 oh oh, Roda. Roda, oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda. Roda, dance it for me. Oh, Roda, Roda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Roda, I'm losing my Roda. Now baby, fine like my Roda. She don't want me deadly, brother, take it back, you dey make me lively. Say how you feel me, bounce it back, you dey look so lovely. Got me dizzy, the way she move. I'm a little baby, you got me. Juma Africa, baby, you got me, yeah. Got me dizzy, the way she move. I'm a little baby, you got me. Juma Africa, baby, you got me, I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm Mutima. Roda, oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda, Roda, oh oh, Roda. Roda, dance it for me. Oh, Roda, Roda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Roda, I'm losing my Roda. Now baby, fine like my Roda.
I memorized the sound of your keys, the pause before the door clicked, the way you looked down instead of saying goodbye. I memorized the crease in your coat, the half smile you gave when you didn't mean to. You didn't leave loudly, but I still hear it echo. I memorized the leaving, frame by frame, the silence you left hung like a coat I wore for weeks. You said nothing, and still I remember everything. I memorized the weight of the morning after your voice disappeared from the kitchen. How the cups stayed clean, how the towels dried slower, how even the plants stopped growing. didn't say goodbye, but you never came back. And somehow that silence still echoes in my hands. You didn't lie, but you didn't tell the truth. You just looked away when I asked if you still loved me. No screaming, no slam doors, just a stillness that bruised louder than anything you could have said. What you didn't say still hurt like words I waited for in the dark. Your silence wrapped around me like a goodbye, too polite to speak. I practiced answers to questions you never asked, wrote letters to a version of you that might have stayed. I begged without sound, you ignored without trying, and we both called it peace, just to survive it. You said I'll call, but didn't mean now, and that was enough to break me. What you didn't say still hurt like a story that ended mid-sentence. You left a space where I used to breathe, and I still wait for the part where you say something kind. Maybe I wanted too much, or maybe I just needed something more than the absence of cruelty. You never said it, but you left it everywhere, and that was enough. I used to laugh without checking who was watching. Used to wear red without wondering if it said too much. Now I wear beige and say maybe to things I used to want without flinching. You never asked me to change, but you didn't stop me either. And silence can shape a person just as sharp as words. This isn't the version of me I chose. She's quieter, less color, less want. She smiles, but only with her mouth. She loves, but not herself. I say I'm tired instead of I'm hurt, because that makes you more comfortable. I don't sing in the car anymore. You used to laugh, and I thought it meant you liked it, but now I'm not sure. said yes before even thinking. But I miss the girl who asked questions. This isn't the version of me I chose. She fits in pictures but not in her own thoughts. She folds her needs into napkins and throws them out before dessert. I don't hate you, but I wish you'd met the me I was before I edited myself for love. I'm trying to remember what it felt like to be loud and not be afraid. She used to make in lowercase, like every word was a secret she didn't want to bother you with. She'd say sorry before asking for the salt, like her hunger was something to apologize for. You loved her that way, quiet, careful, easy to miss. You never asked why she never laughed with teeth. She used to speak in lowercase, made herself a whisper in rooms full of thunder. You called her peaceful, but she was just fading, letter by letter, into silence. She sat at the edges, tucked her knees in, smiled at the right times, but never long enough to be remembered. She dressed in soft things, so even her footsteps wouldn't stay. You called her gentle, but never knew it was fear that kept her soft. She used to speak in lowercase, apologized in advance for being instead of arriving. You said she was lovely, but never asked what it cost to disappear that quietly. She became a story no one tells in full, a paragraph skipped in someone else's memory. She used to speak in lowercase, and now no one hears her at all. I said I'm fine, and you believed it. breath to catch. I smiled like the room was warm, but you didn't notice the way my hands stayed closed in my lap. You always knew how to leave, but never how to look back. You heard my voice, but not what cracked beneath it. If only you asked twice. If only you stayed a second more, you might have seen the way I folded into words I didn't mean. If only you asked twice, I wouldn't have lied so clean. I practiced the truth in my head all night, but your silence made my courage turn to fog. I wanted to say, please don't go, but your shoes were already pointed at the door. You touched my shoulder, but not my fear. You kissed my forehead like it wasn't a good dawn. If only you asked twice. If only your voice had cracked a bit, I might have spilled the part of me that still begged to be held, missed. If only you asked twice, I might have said, I'm not okay with this. You said take care, and I nodded like a girl who knew how to let go beautifully. But I broke so quietly, you never saw it happen. And now I wonder if you ever asked twice with someone else. I wore the dress you liked, even when it didn't feel like me. Painted my lips red, though I never liked how it looked in the mirror. And I laughed at jokes I didn't understand, because you smiled when I stayed quiet. So I learned to keep the truth in my teeth. It wasn't always a lie. Sometimes I really wanted to be that girl, the one who never cried too much or asked you where you'd been. I became someone else for you, someone easier to love, someone who didn't need to be seen to feel wanted. And when you kissed her, I pretended it was me. I talked softer so your silence wouldn't sound so loud. I shrank in the photos just to fit beside you. Your friends called me sweet because I nodded more than I spoke, but they didn't know I was erasing myself, one sorry at a time. I told myself it was love, but it felt if I smiled long enough, you'd stay for the curtain call. I became someone else for you, the version you could hold without asking questions. You loved her because she never made you feel like you had to try. I wonder if you miss me, or just the girl who let you leave without asking for more. I'm learning to be myself again, and it's quieter now, but somehow more real than it ever was with you. I talk softer than different and infinite with you. It was never lit, but I still flinched. You never left, but I still missed you when you sat 6 inches away. You said I was your girl, like it was a favor, but only when I didn't ask to be seen. You touched my hair with a softness that didn't reach your eyes, and somehow that hurt more than hands ever could. I know love's not a fire, but this one didn't even warm me, just lit the room enough to watch myself fade. Love shouldn't hurt this quietly, shouldn't feel like a door closing 1 inch every day. I never saw you leave, but somehow you're gone, and I'm still standing in the same silence you taught me to survive in. You called it peace, but I called it forgetting how to speak, how to breathe without checking if it bothered you. I said I'm fine in the same tone I use when I lie to myself at 2 a.m. in an empty car. You gave me roses that never remembered my birthday. You held my waist, but not my weight. Love shouldn't hurt this quietly, not like chipped porcelain on lips too soft to scream. You never broke me, you just stopped holding on and called that grace. I don't remember your goodbye, maybe because you never said it, but I remember how the light turned cold when you smiled like I was too